whites this afternoon. VMI in their black jerseys, yellow numbers for them. Draw control just about get ready to start, and here we go. 15 minutes on the clock. So the Keydets get one back. Our two scorers so far earlier in this game, Peter Lehman, the freshman, and John Fant, the senior of VMI. Draw control picked up by the Leopards, and they move it back to the business of goal scoring this afternoon here in the first game of 2021. VMI gets draw control there. First goal of the season there for the sophomore midfielder. Lafayette gets draw control. They'll look to take a quick shot. Instead, VMI knocks it away. They'll throw it down the field. A pass at the fall 2020, where Lafayette wasn't able to have in-person classes, so everything was online, and Lafayette was trying to use video from past games of 2020 to learn as much as they can about this sport and be able to improve their gameplay here in 2021. So keep an eye. 12:51 to play here in this second quarter. Lafayette leads it 3-2 over VMI. The Keydets get possession of the draw control. Lafayette and VMI ready for the next draw control. We'll have a false start called this afternoon for VMI. Fant, Santos, and Hartley Jordan, the three goal scorers so far in the game. Draw control at midfield. Ball now free, and looking to pick it up is Eric Lane, and he does. Draw control, Dean Carnival for Lafayette. Rules for draw control being changed here in 2021, permitting players to only be able to have their stick, their feet, and their gloves on the ground, whereas 164 days, both these teams last playing on March 7th of 2020 when the world was shut down and everyone sort of had a shock to themselves as the COVID-19 pandemic began. Now Lafayette back on the field. Draw control looking to be picked up by the Leopards, and it is. Gathered up, now moved back into the deep. Granted, Lafayette played 4 ranked opponents compared to VMI's 2 ranked games. And right now, VMI with the upper hand, up by 2 midway through this second quarter. Up into the air it goes. Ground ball looking to be controlled. Still on the ground as it rolls past the big maroon by VMI. Draw control at midfield to come. Battling it out, VMI picks up the ball. First draw control here of the second half. JJ Mahowski on your call. We welcome you inside the booth for the next 30 minutes of play as Lafayette and VMI take us to the end of this one. Draw control picked up by Easton in goal all afternoon for VMI. Total shots in the game now, 17 for Lafayette. They've put 10 of those shots on goal. Virginia Military Institute, 23 shots, 15. Draw control collected by VMI. Tied at 7 now with 9 minutes to play here in this third quarter. Trade. To 7 your score right now. 15 minutes to play, 2 timeouts for both teams. So we might see some strategy come into play later on in this quarter. Final draw control to get the quarter started of the game here. In the draw control circle was Dean Carnival there for Lafayette. And Carnival the one who eventually picks up the ground ball. Ground balls in that third quarter, 9-9. 12:41 remaining to play down the stretch. Back in for the draw control, Dean Carnival. of Lafayette. A pile of bodies in the middle of the field, and it looks like we have a hurt player. And another draw control to occur at midfield. Brice Basic still being evaluated down on the sideline. Taking the draw control for Lafayette is number 9, Dean Carnival, the sophomore. He's done a good job of draw control so far in the game today. Two freshmen with 2 hat tricks. Very impressive showing from the freshman class this afternoon. Trajan Cannon brings it in the offensive end for VMI. Stamos, first goal of his college career, the freshman midfielder, gets it here in Easton, PA. Ball to the far sideline. Ground ball still not won. Possession to neither team so far. And now they'll give the ball to come out at any time. And these scores could come quick. We've seen both teams go back and forth with quick goals the whole afternoon. In the face-off circle. Draw control picked up by VMI. Ball still loose though, and now finally gathered up and collected by the Keydets. LT Ancona moves it up, and it's a score for Howski on today's broadcast here from Easton, PA. Bit of a chilly day, in the mid-30s, I'd say. Get you your official temperature at game time, but both these teams' players have seemed to battle through the cold in the captains on this team. The senior in Brian Hess, 2 juniors in Ryan Kirkwood and Cole Dutton, and sophomore captain Sean Rushton and J.P. Robinson. VMI in the offensive end, let's see if they get that quick goal that has been happening almost every single time Lafayette scores in this one. Still battling for the draw control, the ball still loose, and now moves to a free man in the middle of the field to the sideline in over a year. Draw control to come. 1 minute to play. VMI 13, Lafayette 12. And the ball controlled for a moment by Lafayette. Now it rolls on the ground and picked up off the ground by VMI. Pass across the field. Free ball. Controlled on the other side of the play by Scout Ripley.